What's going on, guys? It's your boy Mutupi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at the markets. Obviously, what's a week without preparing ahead for it? So what's going to happen is that we are going to be looking at US500. I can see it's really moving impulsively into our anticipated direction. But on top, we are going to be looking at US30, and as well, maybe we'll look at US100 instead of US30, and as well, we'll also take a look at GBP JPY. I'll just keep it a bit more short and likely just stick into these two indices and actually one currency. So that's what we'll be doing that's what we'll be focusing a bit more on. And one thing that I like is that you can kindly just if you are looking to register with a broker that is reliable, register with a broker that actually execute trades at the right time, and on top of that, brokers that do not manipulate the market when movements are actually impulsive. So if you do want that, I'll leave the link in the description, but you can check out AAFX. I've been trading with them for over a year and I'm excited with them, so you can kindly just check them out, register, and I will see you on the side of success. But coming straight to US500, let me start off first by going to a daily time frame, just so we are able to see what the market is showing us, what we can expect as well. So far, I can simply see that we had this area be our support on the daily, even here, but price eventually just broke out. So I believe that maybe our next support should be somewhere around these areas right here. So that's what I do. I believe that that's where we should be going at. So what I want to be doing now is that I'll be looking at ways whereby I can actually capitalize on this. Remember, on the previous time, even in our Telegram group, I actually showed that if it breaks out here, there's a high chance that we'll get a correction and then go down, and that's actually what's going on now. But me just going to the 60-minute, because the 4-hour, yes, it makes sense. Like, I understand everything. Like, we had this first touch, second touch, third touch, price went all the way down. We eventually broke below here, and after we broke below here, we even corrected here and we had this impulse. We came back, retest here at this resistance, and now we're going all the way down. So now we are here at support. Obviously, price can break below and continue just going up and down up until. So what I'll do is that I'll just be coming on the 60-minute time frame. So this one here, I had already shared it in the premium team in terms of a sell that we took. We caught it somewhere here. We had a sell setup that was more like this, but it took us out because of break even right here. We had break even, we locked in profits, it took us out. So right now, with how the market is moving, obviously this is a move that we had already anticipated right here. It's a move that we knew should be happening. So what's going to happen now is that instead of me trying to just execute a trade here, it's not safe, because why? My what did I do? Let me just undo that real quick. My risk compared to reward is not beautiful if I have it like this, because like, look at it. Here's my stop loss, maybe might be here, but even though we're looking at a 4%, this is not how it put. Like, this was going to be a bit more better, like having it be something more like this. It's going to be a bit more better. So obviously this is the markets. What I'll do is that I'll just take this, put it here. We have this area as support. I'll either wait for price to just start playing up a bit more around and then go down. I'll take the sell, but even if that doesn't happen, price can always just break below and then correct right here, and then we can take the sell going downwards. But that is that is US500. And in terms of buys, I'm not seeing a buy, even though maybe this might be a left shoulder, a right shoulder. Only if price happens to retrace anywhere around here, obviously it will be a left shoulder, hit right shoulder, which means that from now we are going all the way upwards, more like this. You understand? That's looking for buys, but right now I see sells actually taking momentum, on which even buys, you can still get a beautiful buy in terms of stop losses that you would, let's say for instance, if you are buying, let's say that does present itself, it does all that I did say, and you get an entry somewhere around here, stop loss here, obviously your take profit, your first take profit would be somewhere around here, which is still at 7%, which is good, because the most important thing is to see compare the risk versus the rewards. But looking at it now, let us enter and look at US100, see what's happening with US100. This is the scenario that I had before the market closed. I was like, okay, if price plays around here, I think I was on the 4-hour time frame here. I was like looking at the 4-hour chart. I was like, look at this. This is support, first, second, third, and being here, it's also support. So there's a high chance that scenario A would be price doing this and continue going up. Then we'll be looking for a buy from a bigger time frame. But scenario B would be more of this. I done this before this happened. And looking at it, obviously scenario B is the one that's playing out. So what I'll do is that I'll just be removing scenario A, so I focus on the one that's playing out, which is scenario B. That's one thing that I love about the markets. You are as flexible as you'd love to be. So right here, scenario B. So with what I'm seeing right here is that let me just clone this up. I have this be our area of support right here. So obviously price came back up, came back here, went a bit more up. Yeah, so that I'm seeing this could as well be maybe influenced by this area that it's coming from here. So obviously it means that our next take profit is somewhere here, on which for me I feel like it has already impulsed. I won't want to sell all the way to here, but instead I'll just wait for it and observe. Maybe if it breaks below the sell, it'll go all the way down, maybe up until somewhere around these levels. And maybe if it doesn't do that, I highly see this happening, but you know, maybe just the retest price can just come a bit more up, test around here with a proper retest, unlike something like this. And once it gives us that proper retest, unlike one like this, once it gives us that retest here, that's when it would be more likely to, you know, take that sell all the way down there. So we'll just see what the markets are saying. For now, it's not a safe trade to be invested in, looking at it going down like this. So looking at GBP JPY, let us see. So we also took a trade here on GBP JPY. You can see this trade is the one that we took. Let's just see, this is the trade that we took on GBP JPY. So what happens is that, let me just come back down here, clean this up. I forgot how this trade actually, okay, this I was looking to take profit somewhere around here for a buy that I had the previous week, but eventually we took this sell. So let me just come back down here, clean this up, clean this, okay, clean this as well. There we go. So what happens is that with GBP JPY, eventually after I saw this breaking out, it broke out before here, but now it's just evolving. So what happens with evolving is when you are seeing the price is already impulsed in a specific way, so you can just, you know, in a specific direction, so you can just update your charts basically. So it broke out, went down, we took that sell, but now seeing it, I think this is just like, you know, a retest coming here, and then from here we're going all the way down. But let me just see from the 60-minute time frame. Okay, from the 60-minute time frame, yes, what I did say actually does make sense, but it's a bit more challenging because look at the market: lower low, lower high, lower low, and then started from a young high, higher low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and now going up. So even what I'm seeing here is that I'm seeing left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and then going up. So basically what I'm trying to say here is that this could be an area of, you know, support right here, resistance now breaking out and becoming support. So obviously this is our next take profit, but looking at it from just the 1 hour time frame, we can see this going on, and then from here we'll be seeing this move downwards, and hopefully once it gets here we'll see the next move impulsing all the way downwards and continuing our sellers all the way down to here. So this is actually what I'm seeing happening within this week that's coming up. And if you are one of those people that actually are looking to capitalize from the markets, we do have a 40% promotion that's currently running, first time ever, and it will never be done like this before, because obviously we are improving as a company. We are actually even changing certain things, which is excited. I cannot even wait to announce those things, because on my side it's just like, you know, massive success, massive progress, massive, like, you know, moving forward. And I believe that those that are actually following us will be able to just benefit from what we are about to do. But obviously, if you haven't already, guys, comment below. Tell me what setups are you looking at and how are you seeing those setups. I'll be excited to get those comments from you. And as well, like this video. When you are done, make sure that you have already subscribed to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell. Right now, the only thing that I need to do is to update my private members with these awesome trade setups that I'm seeing.